The American Footgolf League is proud to present the 2022 Florida Sports Coast Challenge. 3 of the best players in the world competing head-to-head today at Saddle Brook Golf Course in beautiful Tampa, Florida. We're just about ready to get underway with absolutely perfect weather conditions for the Florida Sports Coast Challenge. And let's meet our 3 contenders. Alex Hood from Boynton Beach, Florida. Alex says he started playing foot golf in 2015 when his nephews brought him out to play for the first time, and he was hooked. Daniel Romero, the only senior in the world to qualify and play all World Cups, placing 2nd in the World Tour in 2018. And finally, Darren Caruzas. Darren, playing in the senior category from Tarpon Springs, Florida, the U.S. national champion in 2017, 18, 2021 had a 2nd place finish. He's also played across the world in Wales, Japan, and qualified for the World Cup in Orlando coming up. So we're about to get underway as we head to the first hole. A friendly handshake as we start with our players. And first up from Boynton Beach, Florida, here's Alex Hood. Alex got a lot into that one, and it looks like it will settle on the right side of the fairway on this par 4 first hole. Looks like he's put himself in great position to attack the green in 2 from that angle. And next up, Darren Caruzas, who resides in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Another fine shot. Got a lot into that one as well, and that one will settle in the middle of the fairway. You can see that tee marker in the middle, so he will be in good position too. And Daniel Romero is up next. A little more left than the other players, but also in great position. So it looks like we are off to a great start with each player putting themselves in great position to attack this green in 2. And first up, Daniel Romero. He's the first to play out of this threesome. Puts a little left curve spin on that shot, and it looks like it will settle very close to the green, almost making it, maybe just a little bit past the fringe. Our next player, Darren Caruzas, on this par 4 opening hole. As a lefty, puts a little bit of a different spin on it, a little more of a left to right spin, and that one will settle a little left of the green. However, with that slope, it looks like it will run down just a little bit closer to the hole. At least it was trying. And now the longest of the 3, Alex Hood, ready to attack this pin on this opening hole. Checks the wind, which is very light today, by the way. We have a lot of sunshine, but as I told you earlier, the wind is really kind of down. A little breeze, but, kicks up just a bit from time to time, but really not a big factor in today's round. Up next, here's Alex Hood. Okay, Alex is going to put it a little bit to the left side of the green. However, with that slope, you'll notice it will, it looks like it was going to settle. It did. It rolled just a little bit down toward the green. All right, kicking some of the grass away, making sure he has a clear spot and a smooth roll to try to get his birdie on this opening hole. Here's Daniel Romero for birdie. Lining it up. Makes a shot. Looks like it will go just a little bit left. You can see at the end it was trying to curve to the right and maybe go in, but he'll have a tap in, just a few feet for his par on this opening hole. So good shot, good opening hole for Daniel Romero. So Alex Hood, who was the farthest away on this opening hole, but had the longest tee shot, will be up next as he attempts this putt for birdie. Takes a lot of meticulous lineup here. Looks like a good roll, and he does it. Alex Hood opens up the first hole and this round with a birdie. That was a great shot. See the replay on that. Nice roll. He had that lined up perfectly. It just dropped right in the center. And now Darren Caruzis will also attempt to get this one in for birdie. Looks like a good shot, however, just skirts around the left edge of the hole. He'll have a tap in for his par. So that's the opening hole. Alex Hood walks away with birdie as we head on to hole number 2.
Can you hear it? It's calling. From darkness to light. An inner awakening. The desire to run. To dig deep. To take on the challenge. From fields of green to sheets of ice. We're ready. Ready for action. Ready to sweat. Ready to play. The game is calling on Florida's Sports Coast.
So on to hole number 5. We have a two-way tie now at 2 under par. Alex Hood and Darren Caruzis at 2 under as we go into this par 4, 5th hole, 180 yards. And first up, Darren Caruzis, one of our co-leaders at 2 under par. And I don't think that's a shot he wanted, as that is wide right. Looks like it bounced onto the cart path, and that could put him in some thick vegetation off to the right side of this fairway. Alex Hood will play next. Alex also tied for the lead at 2 under par. Tends to put a little bit of a right to left curve on his tee shots. And as you see, he's done that once again, which will roll out quite nicely to the middle of the fairway. And that should be in great shape to attack this green into. You can see the tee marker there. And so he'll have a great shot for his second into this hole. Finally, Daniel Romero is only one back at 1 under par. And his tee shot looks to be great too, right down the middle of the fairway. So again, we continue with absolutely gorgeous weather here in Tampa. We really couldn't have asked for a nicer day. The winds are light, humidity's low, the sun is out, and these players are loving playing at Saddle Brook Country Club here in Tampa, Florida. As we now get back to what could be a very tricky shot. This is going to be a tough shot for Darren Caruzis. But it looks like he did get it out. A good punch. He's like happy just to get it out of there. As it rolls to the left side of the fairway, that will be good, not to the other side in trouble. So that will work out okay for him. So Daniel Romero now with his shot for eagle on this par 5. Looks like it will finish to the left, hopefully stay out of that sandy area and stay, well, it looks like it rolled in, but that should not be too difficult, as that's at least, it looks like hard pan, and he'll be able to roll that up onto the surface and hopefully up on the green. All right, Alex Hood from Boynton Beach, Florida now, for his shot for for eagle. He's 2 under par. This would, if he made it, would put him 4 under. But he'd be happy with birdie on this hole as well. So Alex likes to play it very low and keep the ball on the ground, trying to get that one to move a little bit. And it's still rolling. I guess as his hand gesture worked to try to move that ball along a little bit. So he'll have that shot left for birdie. And now Caruzas will have his attempt for birdie from just off the green. Taking his time to line it up, certainly after being in that vegetation on the right side of the fairway. It's a long kick to attempt a birdie, but he's going to give it a boot and see where it ends up. And that looks like a pretty good roll that will leave him just feet away for his par. Now Alex Hood lining up his shot. This will be an attempt for birdie on this par 4, 5th hole. We started at 180 yards. Perfect day here in Tampa. Perfect day. Alex likes to keep the ball low. Certainly on this shot, he will do just that. If this is in, he would go through 3 under and be in sole possession of the lead. This is for birdie. Good attempt, but well, he made it. That looked like for a second it was going to miss left, so now Alex Hood goes to 3 under par and sole possession of the lead. We have one more player left on this hole, though. One more player. Let's see how Daniel Romero from that sandy waste area will navigate this shot for birdie. Oh, just missed that. That just missed. That was so close. But happened to have a little bit too much speed and rolled by, quite a bit. So he'll have this attempt for par. Caruzas now for his par. Looks like about to be about 8 to 10 feet. No problem. Darren puts his shot in for par. He'll remain 2 under par. Kicks himself. He was so close to birdie on that hole. And now Daniel Romero for his par. And he gets it. So we will move on. As we move on here at Saddle Brook Country Club in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Onto the par 3 9th, and Darren Caruzas at 5 under par on this par 3 9th hole, 70 yards. You can see the flag not too far away, maybe 15 feet for his birdie. Next up, on the 9th hole, Daniel Romero at 1 under par. And it looks like this one could come up just a little bit short. And it does. Finally, Alex Hood, who is at 4 under par. He's played well today as well. And the players, they love these par 3s because, well, it's a chance to really score and certainly get a birdie, and he has done just that. Put himself in a great position for birdie. So our players so far have had a perfect day. You can see just a little bit of cloud cover, The winds are light. The weather's absolutely perfect. Daniel Romero now will attempt his birdie. This is a long birdie attempt on this 9th hole. But he'd love to get to 2 under. If it's enough, I think he had enough. It was just the line was just a little bit off. It's just a little bit off to the left. Alex Hood would love to put this one in as well for birdie and go to 5 under par to stay close to our leader. And he has done just that. Taking a little bit of time to make sure this is lined up perfectly. This is a big shot as he is now 5 under. This would put him 6 under par and a commanding lead. And there it is, the birdie and the win. That moves Darren Carusis to 6 under par, and he's our winner today. And congratulations as we leave you today from the sunny Saddle Brook Golf Club in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Thanks for watching.